Spiky. But they match. Okay, anyway, JC asks, what is a social anxiety run? Basically, it's a run where I don't mingle with other people. So, Final Fantasy XIV at one point released an update where they said, like, all of the main storyline quest was soloable. Meaning, like, whenever you did a dungeon, you could recruit a party of NPCs, and that sounded great. Because that gives me the time to, like, walk through, check every corner, really, like, soak in the environment. But, I feel a little bit lied to. Once we started doing trials, I discovered that, like, those weren't soloable content yet. And so, like, it's not the end of the world. But, like, every time we fight somebody like Mog or Leviathan or the next one is Shiva, like, we have to, like, group up for those. Like, it's still not bad. But, like, I've got social anxiety to the point where if I need to queue up with other people, I have, like, a desperate need to, like, study, like, the night before, learn everything I'm supposed to do so that, like I play my role correctly and I don't break and I don't, like, wipe the raid or trial for everybody. Like, I just would, it would kill me to be the reason that everybody else lost 15 minutes of their day, you know? And I know that's not, like, a huge deal, and I'm working on that, but that's, you know, just kind of part of who I am. I'm trying really hard not to study before trials, because of the encouragement I found from everybody on YouTube. Whenever somebody watches my videos, they're like, don't do that. You don't need to do that. And I know I don't need to do that. But, like, man, if we wipe once and it's my fault, I'm gonna feel terrible. Yeah, you totally get it? You too? Yeah, it's just, like, I don't know, I have so little time. I hate to be the reason somebody loses some of their valued time. But, like, Final Fantasy XIV, if you feel that way, Final Fantasy XIV is one of the nicest communities I've ever seen in any game. Like, it's really easy to make friends. Nobody holds anything against you, especially if you've got a little sprout next to your name like I do. Like, everybody's kind and understanding, and it's ideal. But that just makes me want to not let them down even more. Like, if they were jerks, I'd be like, well, suck it, jerks. I lost and everybody died, but most of you deserved it. Now, if I suck and everybody dies and they're like, oh, it's okay, little guy, and I'm like, no, not you. You totally get that. You're also like that. But you found that most people in this community are so understanding. They are. This is the best community. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice to say, we must tread warily. One misstep may cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levalier. Can do. But yeah, MMOs aren't really made for me. I love them, as I love all games. And, like, there's just something comforting about having, like, real human beings running around the same environment. But I kind of like it more in, like, the Elden Ring sense, like, where I see, like, ghosts of other people going through adventures and hardships alongside of me. But like I don't actually have a desire to interact with them. I just like knowing they're there, which is weird. I get it. Welcome, Sprout. Thank you, Penina. How are you? PeninaChan. I appreciate you. Welcome. Like what do sprouts call non-sprouts? Do I call you flowers? Daisies? Bouquets? I don't know how to refer to my senpais. We are returned from Ul'dah, Commander. And not a moment too soon. Something's happened. Trouble? You will recall that the 4th was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the IV's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after he left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captain. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives. Yet, time is of the essence. Simply put, you're the best chance we have. Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you're willing, but of course you are. Now, Alien of the 4th lies in wait in the Tangle, near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out and she will apprise you of the situation. Hawkeye. Flowers are returning players. The people with the crowns are mentors. There are no icons is everybody else. Oh, never heard your name pronounced like that before? PeninaChan. PeninaChan. I can't picture it pronounced. Oh! Sorry, I think I saw a word rap where there wasn't one. PeninaChan, aka blank. I see it now. Like the way it word wrapped, it looked like it cut off Chanaka and like split it down there. Sorry, you just have the perfect name length. Let's see. Well, you could say vets or veterans, because unless we have a crown, we're not mentors. That's good to know. I kind of want a crown. I would like to be a mentor. But I feel like, to be a mentor, you should know what you're doing. And thanks to imposter syndrome, I will never feel like I know what I'm doing. Otherwise, there's another name, but not sure if you know that one yet at this stage in the story. Well, we'll figure it out. So I have played before. Like, the farthest I've ever gotten was Stormblood. So I've beaten Heaven's Word. Heaven's Ward? That's as far as I've gotten. You gonna fight me, Mud Puppy? I didn't think so. You would aid us in the rescue mission? We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now, time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. Oh, then you know? Warriors of Light. Oh, okay. Shoot, am I a Warrior of Light? I've done Warrior of Light things. I feel like Warrior of Light was established pretty early on. Like, maybe they didn't believe me at first, but like, early on in the game, when someone was like, you talk to crystals? You're a Warrior of Light. Anyway, the Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse, with her hurts. I fear she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in its infancy, but we are bound. But the bond that binds us is stronger as as strong as mithril. None of us will stand while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Century. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. I mean, like, how about you guys just wait here? I'll take care of it. They're like level, what, 40 in there? See, even the NPCs said it. Yeah. Man, I wish I could talk to crystals, right? Also, meowdy, other warriors of light. It is unusual for me to have like a big enough audience that people can talk to each other. It's weird when it happens for me, almost. I'm used to talking to myself with no one around. Get wrecked, Secutor. Can't have Secutor out here. Save that for your OnlyFans. Look at me spamming all my damage mitigations. I gotta keep this health above 6,000. That's the kind of overthinking I do that made this a social anxiety run. You can always talk to the crystal, and whether they can understand or talk back. Yeah. Where am I? Resh, thank gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now, to quit this accursed place, Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these walls. You talk to yourself too, but it's more concerning when multiple of you respond back. True. Old Sugarheart looks awesome though. Well, you got a sub out of me. Would love to see your journey. Oh, thank you. I do intend to play through the entire MSQ. Like, that's what we're doing. We're focusing on that and nothing else. And as we did the math earlier, we've only got 304 hours left to go. Let's see. Where are the guys? Over here. The smart sentries are like, let's just not deal with him. Ah, man, this brings me back. It was a lot more dramatic the last time I was here. You also love my VTuber? Thank you. I'm a big fan of it. My artist did an amazing job. You get smacked. Guys, I'm just gonna walk through here, okay? Oh, wait. What level are you? 47. I wasn't expecting people to be high enough level to attack me. Who is my VTuber my VTuber artist? I commissioned some stranger in Indonesia to make me this VTuber model off of some commission site, you know, like Fiverr or Upwork or Etsy. She does good work. But like for $100, this is an amazing work of art. Okay, hang on. That is... I'm trying to do my damage calculations here. Hang on. 163 to both. Versus... I'm trying to min-max here. Stop doing things. Alright. I think when there's exactly 2 people, it's better to do single combo attacks. But 3 or more, it's better to do AoEs. It's a little late in the game to like figure that out, but that'll be important information like, I don't know, 200 hours from now when it becomes necessary. Let's see. If I ever need help, you're happy to hop over from Crystal? I feel like at some point, like my Final Fantasy audience is growing. Like for some reason, it's working. Like I think it's the consistency and being on at the same time every day, or every Friday at least. And so like, at one point, I feel like I will have enough people to like fill an entire trial. Like people who have established that they're cool and kind already. That's cool. Heck, maybe by the time we finish the whole thing, we just go straight into Savage raids. Who knows? I need a red hat and a suit for Christmas. So, my VTuber artist did create like a Santa hat version. She asked like which one I prefer, whether I want like the Santa hat on or off, like just without me asking. And I'm like, I sent you a picture of me, not Santa Claus. Like this is what I look like. Like I realize my fate is to be Santa Claus someday. And I was born in 270 AD. But I'm not like trying to be Santa Claus. I'm just trying to be myself. I've awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You've done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that's left to report is to report the mission success to Commander Levailleur. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones. I can let you guys in on the prank now, since the channel's small enough, nobody's going to know when I do this for real. But like, my plan is to memorize facts about Saint Nicholas and to like slowly like hint at them. Like, somebody will ask when my birthday is, and I'll say like March 15th, which I believe is Saint Nicholas's birthday. And I'll just drop hints like that one after another. Like, where did you grow up? And I'll say, I don't know, Hamburg, Germany. I forget where St. Nicholas is from. But like, I need to learn all these facts and memorize them so that I can prank everybody by just like building this conspiracy that I am Santa Claus. What am I doing? I was busy thinking about St. Nicholas. That's brilliant, right? I recently signed up for a Blue Sky account, and I was happy to see that like when you put in your age there, you can slide all the way down to 270 AD. That was fun. Hello, kitty. That's brilliant. Thank you. It's gonna be fun. It does me well to see you thus returned. Though I doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture. I must confess to being a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole. Having succeeded in your mission as is your want. It is my want. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to the expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, old. You need to produce more videos and stream more, but work, life, and illness have gotten in the way. Yeah, it is rough. Like, to be honest, like, now that I'm a streamer, I play less video games than ever before. Because I spend a good chunk of that time uploading videos, writing descriptions, titles, adding tags, making thumbnails, and, like, planning other things and engaging on social media platforms. Like, I'm treating this like a job, in hopes that one day this will be my job and I can spend like 40 hours of a week doing the fun part, and then another 20 doing like the work part, because the fun part doesn't feel like work. And maybe one day I could even hire people to do the work part for me, and then all I have is the fun part. That would be rad. That's the dream. Well, you know, there's a good chance we never get there, but I think of it. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Old, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I am afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require you to accompany me to Corthus. I have been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you're ready. I am familiar with the trappings of fame. Ooh, and pretty gloves. The Daystar. You wish for all your success doing your own videos. Been learning stuff and having fun doing it. But that too might not be as much of a dream as a hobby, as the dream is to become an indie dev. See, I went the opposite route. I started as an indie dev. I made a game, published it, and it made $7. Then I made a stream, and it made $50. So I'm like, I guess I'm a streamer. I mean, like, I have more fun playing the video games anyway.